How's he getting health regen like that, bro?
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Fuck out of there.
And this was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
What is wrong with these people,
Seems
bro?
like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Roberts has it. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is Brown on the carry. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Good shit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Bud Dupree coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Look at this. Ready?
And that hits the crossbar and comes back no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Here we go. Black 30s.
They're fighting over there.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Think about
McCaffrey lit too.
some of the memorable
They got DJ. What they got? They got Moore. They got
had over the years,
McCaffrey.
and one of them came against the Ravens. He threw 6 touchdowns back in 2014 in a win against Baltimore. And actually, now that I think about it, that was on the heels of a 6-touchdown performance in a win over Indianapolis the week prior. So October of 2014 was kind of Big Ben. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Hodges looks to throw on 3rd down. This is White on the screen. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything else right.
On the offensive side of the ball.
I believe in you.
What happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He finds an opening past the 40. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll run on 1st down. Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude, bro. Why is he walking directly into him? Look at him.
Try to quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow.
Why would you walk directly into them? You see all of them
defensive
there.
linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We got 4. We got 4.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Jackson, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Devin Bush in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Hey, Devin, get off the internet for like 30 minutes, Devin, please.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Marcus Peters on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Hodges. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Zeus over here. Zeus over here.
On 1st down, here's Hodges. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Down. 48 smart. 48 smart. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Come.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Bottom.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting, Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers, they brought their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Boy, Khalil Mack fucking broken.
They'll run.
They got Roquan Smith too, and they got Floyd.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that.
Preston Smith is not good.
So that means
don't say his name again.
Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Jackson to throw on 3rd down. That's pulled in by the rookie from Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Switzer.
It's just not worth training him because he's so old. You're missing out on making somebody else better.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of